vegetable lasagna today, and what I did was I took a coriander, I washed this with cold water, but even before I go there, I boiled lasagna, which is the lasagna noodle that you get from the store, and I boiled one entire pack. I think there's about 16 in there. And then what I did was I took a mixed vegetable melody from the store. I took 2 packs, washed them in water, and I took a little bit of desi ghee. Now I have some burned desi ghee that I have at home that I have made myself. I have some really good one too, but I'm trying to get rid of this one before I use the good one. They're both equally as good, it's just this one needs to get used up. But what I added in this is salt, pepper, and crushed red pepper. And now I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna saute it for a couple of minutes, and then we'll go from there. And I just eyeballed the pepper, the red chili flakes, and the salt. So, I mean, you can put as much as you're comfortable with. You just really want to cook it down, because this doesn't finish cooking in the oven just because it's lasagna. We have some Popeye super rolled spinach, and we are now going to wash this and add this to our vegetable melody. We put this in last. Stuff cooking. We add this in last because it will reduce and it will cook down. This is our spinach. We're gonna fold that in. A good 5 minutes. Just let it reduce a little bit, and it'll finish cooking off in the oven. Now that that's ready, we have our lasagna noodles ready. We're gonna add the ricotta and the sauce. So now we're gonna take our lasagna noodles, and as you can see, I'm just placing it down, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Tear, because they're very, 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 very gentle. We just laid them flat in 4, and for our first layer, we're adding ricotta in dollops. Okay, and I have about a 32-ounce container of the ricotta, and I will write everything down so that you have the information that you need when you're trying to make this. I found a video online, actually somebody recommended it to me, but slight differences. In that video they're making their own sauce. Well, I am actually not making my own sauce. I am using a store-bought sauce. So there you use your dollops, and I'm gonna add a little bit of the vegetables. Okay. Just so that we have you want to make sure it's spread out. And I'm doing as many layers as the noodles. So I think there's going to be about 4 layers. Okay, so I added the sauce, and now I'm adding the next layer of the lasagna noodle. This is layer 2, and now I'm going to add the sauce to layer 2. And we're going to go on with layer 3. Adding the mozzarella cheese, and then we're going to start on the last layer. I had a few broken noodles, and basically here's the ricotta. This layer the vegetables are finished, and we're just going to add sauce, and then we're going to add cheese. I'm just pouring it a little bit directly out of the bottle, which is how I like my lasagna, overstuffed. All right. And then we're going to pop it in the oven at 425. It's already preheated and ready to go. And then we cover the top with some foil paper. And then about I guess it'd be like 40 minutes throughout the way. We'll uncover it and then we'll let it sit again in the oven so the cheese becomes brown and nice and bubbly. And then we'll take it out and let it cool for about 20 minutes. All right, here's the top of the lasagna. And I'm gonna add foil and pretty much just put in the oven. We're gonna let it bake for about 40 minutes.